Alright, physics. This is your introductory how-to video for physics. This is Canvas. You're already set up in Canvas, and I'm going to kind of go over how to navigate through Canvas and how you can use it to help you through the course, right? Whether I'm here or not. So, this is the unit you're on. Start here. These are all the units for the entire course, A side and B side. So notice we can go all the way down. End of first semester, there's nothing here. And the beginning, once it says B, that's second semester. In parentheses is how many days, about how many days the unit should take you. So if you complete, for example, Unit 2 Physics Inversions, that should be completed in 3 days. If you take longer than 3 days, you would consider yourself behind for that unit. If you complete it faster than that, then you'd be a little bit ahead, depending on how you are with your other units. Physics is mostly used in Canvas for just going over problems. So for example, in the physics conversion, if you were on the metric prefixes part and you needed help, this is me going over that part of the unit. That doesn't mean you can't ask me for questions in class, but if I'm busy or you want to work at it out of class, or maybe you just want to flow through the unit at a faster pace, or you just like watching videos better, bam, it's all there. You don't have to ask questions. It's the same thing I'm going to explain to you anyways. It's just in a video that you can click forward and you'll know exactly what you're getting, right? The first unit is always safety. Whether you've taken the course before, you're starting in the middle of the semester, or whatever, we always have to start with safety. I'll have a directions video for you set up already, but this is safety. It's all on Canvas. There's nothing handout, nothing physical. You'll do it on Canvas and you'll be good to go. The General Info tab at the very top is not a unit. It is just things that you need or just how-to videos. So, for example, you get a formula chart, maybe a second or third unit into the course, you'll get a formula chart, right? If you forget it or you're misplaced it or whatever, you will have a formula chart. You'll have access to one right here. So you click that, it'll be a formula chart, bam. It's the same thing that I give you. But, it's online, so it's your backup plan. The next thing is how to log into Gizmo. Some of the labs are online, and in order to access them, you will need to get a login. That's your login, okay? So follow the directions on here. That'll get you set up. If you just try to log in on your own without using these directions, it does not give you access to the vast information, the access that normally we have with the school. So you want to log in through this. Otherwise, it'll only let you log in for 5 minutes a day, and then you'll be cut off. And that's most of the time you need it longer than 5 minutes. Excuse me. So the next thing is how to contact Mr. Barris. You got any questions, concerns, you're wondering about a grade, whatever, there's a link to contact me. School email, Gizmo that I sometimes use, or excuse me, not Gizmo, I forget the name, but it's on here. But any way you need to contact me, there's a few ways, a few means on here, so you can check that out if you need it. You might never need it. Maybe a lot of times at the end of the semester people have questions mainly, so if you need it for that, it's there. The units, most of them look like this. This is a sample unit. This is second semester. It is Unit 13. If you look at the top of the unit, it'll tell you what unit number out of how many. This is about how many days it should take. Every now and then that changes if I change the unit, but pretty much expect it to be what it says there. So this unit should take about 4 days, 4 class days. If you're double blocked in class, it should take you 2 days, right, since you have double block. So it's pretty straightforward. It's always going to start with the directions. Check the directions on Canvas. This is the reading material. There will be a spot in class to get the reading material. Almost every unit has some. You don't always need it, and there are a few units that do not have it. So ask me if you have questions about reading material. These are the activities. Most of these are in this unit, right? So that's I encourage you guys to check this page off as you finish it. So you finish the first one, okay, check that off, I did that. Check that off, I did that. Labs, like we talked about, many of them are Gizmos and some of them are labs you'll do in class or right outside of class. If it says Gizmo, that means it's the online lab, which we just talked about how to log in and and complete those. So if you have any questions about the Gizmo labs, let me know. If it doesn't say Gizmo right here, then it's probably a physical lab you'll do in class. That's just about it. Most of this stuff is, I just really use Canvas for physics, just like I said, for me to go over the unit, right? So if there's there might be some problems about, we'll say, speed versus time graphs, right? Let's say there's question 1 through 10. Well, all I'm going to use this for is to go over maybe questions 1 through 5, or maybe I'll do every other one and I'll put that on Canvas, so that way if you have a question in class, you can watch the video if you don't want to ask, or if you're at home and you don't have access, watch the video. It's the same thing. It's just me, what I would normally say to you in class. I just made a video of it since I usually get the same questions every day. So, that helps me and that helps you guys, so you have more access. You guys got any questions? Let me know. This is kind of Canvas. This is how the course is going to go. I did this so you guys can flow through the course faster. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. And go ahead and get started on safety, and we'll rock and roll.